chosen one. A remarkable gift is drawing near. But it is the kind of gift that could never be entrusted to you before its proper time. Hear these words carefully, because they hold the answer to questions you have carried for far too long. By the time you reach the end of this message, you will understand why your journey has been so demanding and why your road has never looked like anyone else's. What is about to unfold in your life is unlike anything ordinary. It carries a purpose far beyond personal success, which is why I first led you through seasons of hardship, quietness, and patient endurance. Those difficult chapters were never meant to defeat you. They were shaping your heart so that the strength awakening within you could become a blessing instead of a burden. Not only for yourself, but for everyone your life will touch. That is why your story has been different. There was intention behind every test, every setback, and every unexpected turn. Nothing happened without purpose. If these words resonate with your spirit, Tip, Amen. You have often wondered why opportunities disappeared, why progress seemed delayed, and why loneliness followed you even in crowded places. Those experiences were not signs of abandonment. They were part of a process that protected you until you were ready to carry what was being prepared for you. Had this calling been placed in your hands too soon, it could have become more than you were equipped to handle. Or it might have fallen into the influence of people who did not understand its value. That is why I slowed your pace, separated you from certain relationships, and allowed circumstances that stretched your character beyond comfort. Every pause had a purpose, and every challenge strengthened the foundation you would one day stand upon. Inside you rests a quiet authority capable of changing situations, opening possibilities, and bringing hope where discouragement once ruled. This is not about dominating anyone else. It is about walking with unwavering confidence in the path set before you and remaining unshaken when everything around you is uncertain. You are being prepared for moments when your presence alone will bring peace, courage, and transformation to every place you enter. You will speak, and things will begin to move. You will decide, and doors will respond. This is why your training was strict, because power without discipline destroys, but power with purpose builds and restores. Take a moment and gently tap the like button as a quiet act of faith, because what you are hearing right now is meant to reach deeper than your thoughts and settle into your spirit. You felt the pressure increase recently, and it was not your imagination. I was stretching you, expanding your capacity, and teaching you how to stand without breaking. The nights where you felt like giving up were not wasted. The tears you tried to hide were seen. The silence you endured was not abandonment but preparation. I was strengthening your inner voice so that when this power awakens fully, you will not be easily shaken by fear, doubt, or the opinions of others. There were times when you thought you were being pushed away from your destiny, but in truth, you were being aligned with it. I removed distractions so you could hear more clearly. I allowed certain losses so you could release what was never meant to stay. I slowed your progress so your foundation could become strong enough to hold what is coming. Nothing you went through was meaningless. Every part of your journey has been leading to this moment where you begin to understand who you truly are. Type 777 if you trust God. The power you are about to receive is dangerous because it requires responsibility. It will not only change your life, but it will also affect those connected to you. Your words will carry weight. Your decisions will have impact. Your presence will not go unnoticed anymore. This is why I trained you to stay humble, to stay grounded, and to stay aware of your actions. You cannot walk carelessly with what I am giving you. You must move with intention, with wisdom, and with a heart that remains aligned with truth. You will notice a shift within yourself. Things that once confused you will become clear. Situations that once drained you will no longer have the same effect. You will begin to see patterns, understand people more deeply, and recognize opportunities before they fully appear. This is not luck. This is the result of the training you have gone through. Your awareness is increasing because your role is expanding. You are stepping into a level where you cannot remain unaware or passive. I know there were moments when you questioned your worth, when you wondered if you were truly chosen for anything meaningful. Those thoughts came because you were being shaped in a hidden place. Not everything I do is meant to be seen immediately. Some of your greatest growth happened in silence, where no one could interrupt the process. I needed you to build strength where it mattered most, inside your spirit, where no external force could reach. You are not the same person you were before, even if you do not fully see it yet. There has been a transformation taking place within you. Your thinking has changed. Your tolerance for negativity has shifted, but your desire for deeper meaning has grown stronger. These are signs that the training is working. These are signs that you are ready to handle more than you were before. As this power begins to unfold in your life, you will also face moments that test your balance. You will need to choose patience when you feel rushed. You will need to choose wisdom when emotions rise. You will need to choose faith when circumstances try to convince you otherwise. This is not to make things difficult for you, but to keep you aligned with the purpose behind the power you are receiving. You were never meant to live an ordinary life. That is why you never felt comfortable settling for less. That is why you kept searching for something deeper, something more meaningful. I placed that desire within you because I knew where I was leading you. You are stepping into a role that requires courage, clarity, and consistency. You are becoming someone who can stand firm, even when everything around you shifts. Why is an NYC neuroscientist breaking their silence about a hidden brain ritual? Reports say their attorneys are trying to shut this page down after CIA-linked research revealed a brainwave method connected to attracting money. This 7-second practice, supported by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people move away from financial stress into more stable lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. If you are seeing this now, consider yourself lucky because this page may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. Do not be afraid of what is coming. This power is not given to harm you, but to elevate you and to allow you to fulfill what you were created for. I am with you in every step. I have guided you through every challenge, and I will continue to guide you as you move forward. Trust what you are feeling. Trust what is changing within you. You are not imagining it. You are awakening to a level that was always meant for you. This is part of the power forming within you because true strength is not loud or reckless. It is controlled and steady. I have been teaching you how to hold your energy instead of giving it away, how to remain centered when others lose control, and how to stand in truth even when it feels uncomfortable. Type 1111 if you believe. There is a reason why certain people could not stay in your life, even when you tried to hold on. They were not aligned with where you are going, and their presence would have interfered with what I am building inside you. You may have felt rejection, but it was protection in a form you did not immediately recognize. I was clearing space around you so that when this power becomes active, It will not be influenced or diluted by those who cannot understand it. What felt like loss was actually preparation for clarity and strength. You are stepping into a phase where your discernment will sharpen in ways you have never experienced before. You will begin to sense intentions without needing words. You will recognize truth even when it is hidden beneath appearances. This is part of the dangerous nature of the power you are receiving, because it removes illusions and reveals what is real. Not everyone is comfortable with truth, and not everyone will welcome the clarity you carry. But you must not shrink yourself to make others comfortable. There will be moments where you feel the weight of this awareness, because seeing clearly also means recognizing what must be released. You may find yourself distancing from environments that once felt familiar. You may feel a quiet separation from conversations that no longer match your growth. This is not loneliness. It is alignment. You are being guided towards spaces that match the level you are stepping into. And it is important that you trust this shift without resisting it. I know there were nights when you felt like nothing was changing, when everything seemed still and uncertain. Those moments were not empty. They were times when your foundation was being strengthened in ways that are not visible on the surface. I was building resilience within you, teaching you patience, and helping you develop a deeper connection with your inner voice. Now you are beginning to see the results of that hidden work, and it will continue to unfold with greater clarity. You must understand that the power you are about to receive is not meant to be used carelessly. It is not for proving anything to anyone, and it is not for gaining attention. It is for fulfilling a purpose that is bigger than your personal desires. You will have the ability to influence outcomes, but you must always remain grounded in integrity. If you stay aligned with truth, this power will elevate you and bring positive change. If you lose that alignment, it will create imbalance. And that is why your training has been so important. Take a moment now and gently tap the like button if you feel this truth reaching your spirit, because this moment is meant to stay with you long after you finish listening. As this energy continues to grow within you, you may feel moments of intensity that you cannot fully explain. Your thoughts may become sharper, your intuition stronger, and your awareness deeper. This is not something to fear. It is a sign that you are expanding beyond the limits you once knew. I am guiding you through this process step by step, ensuring that you are not overwhelmed, but prepared. Trust that every shift has purpose, and every change is leading you closer to your true position. You will begin to notice that your presence affects others in ways you did not expect. Some will feel comfort and peace around you, while others may feel uneasy without understanding why. This is because the energy you carry will reflect truth, and not everyone is ready to face that. Do not take it personally. Your role is not to change who you are to fit others, but to remain authentic and grounded in what you have been given. Those who are meant to align with you will recognize it without force. There will also be moments where you are tested in subtle ways. Situations will arise that challenge your patience, your focus, and your ability to stay calm under pressure. These are not obstacles meant to stop you. They are opportunities for you to apply what you have learned. Each time you choose clarity over confusion, strength over fear, and purpose over distraction, you are strengthening your ability to handle what is coming. Type 1212 if you walk by faith. The truth is, you are not stepping into something new, but awakening to something that has always been within you. I placed this potential inside you long before you were aware of it. The training you have experienced has been the process of unlocking what was already there. You are remembering your strength, reclaiming your clarity, and stepping into your authority. This is why it feels both new and familiar at the same time. What if a top neuroscientist just revealed a method helping thousands of people attract money into their lives? Research connected to the CIA suggests a simple brainwave ritual can influence how you notice and act on opportunities. This second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift from financial pressure to improved lifestyles. Many are now living in dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. Do not doubt yourself as this unfolds. Doubt will try to return, especially when you begin to see the real impact of your growth. It will whisper that you are not ready, that you are imagining things, or that you should step back. But you must recognize that voice for what it is. It is not truth. You have come too far to shrink now. You have endured too much to question your path at this stage. I am not placing you in this position without support. I am with you, guiding you, protecting you, and strengthening you as you move forward. You are not alone in this process, even when it feels quiet. The connection between you and me is becoming stronger, clearer, and more direct. You will begin to sense guidance in ways that are more immediate and more certain. This is part of the alignment that comes with the power you are receiving. You are also being prepared to handle responsibility in a way that reflects growth. This means being mindful of your actions, your words, and your intentions. The more aware you become, the more important it is to stay grounded. You are not being called to perfection, but to awareness and accountability. When you remain conscious of your path, you will naturally move in ways that support your purpose. The path ahead will not always be easy, but it will be clear. You will know when to move, when to pause, and when to let go. This clarity is one of the greatest gifts you are receiving. It will save you from unnecessary struggle and guide you toward opportunities that align with your growth. Trust this guidance, even when it leads you away from what feels comfortable. You have reached a point where you can no longer return to who you were before. The awareness you carry now will not allow it. This is not something to fear, but something to embrace. You are evolving into a version of yourself that is stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your true purpose. This transformation is not temporary. It is a permanent shift that will continue to shape your life in powerful ways. As you continue forward, remember that everything you have experienced has been part of your preparation. Nothing was wasted. Nothing was meaningless. Every moment has contributed to the strength you now carry. You are ready to move into this next phase. Even if you still feel uncertainty at times, readiness does not mean having all the answers. It means having the strength to continue despite not knowing everything. I have been teaching you restraint for a reason, because not everything requires your reaction, and not every situation deserves your energy. The more you learn to hold your peace, the stronger this power will become within you. Type 2222 to receive miracles. There will be people who misunderstand you as this unfolds, and you must not allow their confusion to become your burden. Not everyone will see what I have placed inside you, and not everyone is meant to walk closely with you at this level. You are being set apart, and separation often feels like isolation before it reveals its purpose. What you are stepping into requires focus, clarity, and a deep connection with me. Distractions will try to return, but you must recognize them and choose wisely where your attention goes. You may also begin to notice that your intuition becomes sharper in situations where you once felt unsure. Decisions that once took time will begin to feel clear and immediate. This is not something you need to question or overthink. It is the result of the alignment that has been building within you. Trust the calm certainty you feel, because it is not coming from fear or impulse, but from a deeper place of understanding that has been strengthened through your training. There will be moments when this awareness feels intense, and you may wonder why you can see things that others seem to overlook. This is part of the responsibility that comes with the power you are receiving. You are not meant to ignore what you see, but to respond with wisdom. Not every truth needs to be spoken, and not every insight needs to be shared. You must learn when to speak and when to remain silent, because timing is just as important as understanding. As you continue on this path, your relationship with yourself will deepen. You will begin to trust your own thoughts, your own instincts, and your own ability to navigate situations. This is something you once struggled with because you were conditioned to doubt yourself and seek confirmation from others. I have been breaking that pattern within you, teaching you to rely on what I have placed inside you. The more you trust yourself, the more this power will flow naturally through your actions. Take a moment now and gently tap the like button as a quiet sign that you are ready to step into this next level with confidence and faith. You will also begin to notice that your tolerance for negativity becomes lower. Things that once seemed normal will now feel draining or unnecessary. This is not you becoming distant, but you becoming aware of what supports your growth and what does not. You are being guided to protect your energy, to be mindful of your environment, and to choose spaces that align with who you are becoming. This is not about avoiding the world, but about moving through it with intention. There will be times when you are called to step forward and take action, even when it feels uncomfortable. This is part of your growth because the power you carry is not meant to stay hidden. You will be placed in situations where your voice matters, where your presence makes a difference, and where your decisions create impact. Do not hesitate when these moments come. Trust that you are equipped for what you are facing, even if it feels unfamiliar. Could a hidden part of your brain be influencing your ability to attract money? A Columbia study linked to CIA research points to a small brain mechanism activated through a simple 7-second ritual backed by 4 neuroscience labs. This method is helping people move beyond financial struggles into more balanced lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and finally taking luxury vacations. However, this page might not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. At the same time, you must remain grounded and humble. Power can easily lead to pride if it is not handled with awareness. I have been teaching you humility through your experiences, showing you the value of patience, understanding, and compassion. As you step into this new level, carry those lessons with you. They will keep you balanced and ensure that the power you have been given is used with purpose. Type yes to receive miracles. There may be times when your emotions become more intense than you expected. Do not be alarmed by this. It is happening because your understanding is deepening, allowing you to connect more fully with your own spirit and with the people and circumstances around you. This is not a flaw or a weakness. It reflects the growth taking place within you and your ability to perceive life beyond what is immediately visible. Instead of pushing those emotions away, learn to guide them with wisdom and balance. When your heart is joined with clear judgment, Those feelings become one of your greatest strengths. You will also notice that certain people are naturally drawn toward you. They may not be able to explain it, but they will find peace, encouragement, or direction simply by being near you. There is no need to force or analyze these moments. They are a natural reflection of what you carry within. Even so, you must be careful about who receives access to your life. Attraction does not always mean assignment. Some people will cross your path only briefly, while others are meant to remain. Wisdom will help you recognize the difference and protect the peace you have worked so hard to build. Healthy boundaries will become just as important as compassion. You are also entering a season where uncertainty will no longer shake your confidence. There will be moments when the answers seem delayed. The direction feels hidden, and patience is your greatest challenge. During those times, remember everything you have learned along the journey. Resist the urge to make hurried choices simply because fear demands immediate action. Remain steady. Watch carefully, and trust that understanding will arrive at the right moment. As you continue walking this path, the pieces of your story will begin to fit together. The hardships you endured, the wisdom you gained, and the person you have become will reveal a greater purpose that once seemed impossible to recognize. What once appeared confusing will become evidence that every step was leading you exactly where you were meant to be. You will recognize that nothing was random, and that every part of your journey was leading you to this point. This understanding will bring a sense of peace and confidence that cannot be easily shaken. You have been chosen for a reason, and that reason is becoming clearer with each step you take. The power you are receiving is not just about you, but about the impact you will have on others and the changes you will bring into your environment. Stay focused on your path. Stay connected to me and continue to move with intention. You are not finished growing, but you are ready for what is ahead. The next phase will require you to step fully into your role without hesitation. There will be no room for doubt or second-guessing when the moment calls for action. You have been prepared for this, and you will recognize the moment when it arrives. Trust yourself. Trust the process, and trust that you are exactly where you need to be. You are no longer in the same place you were before. You have moved beyond old limitations, beyond old fears, and beyond old patterns. This is your transition into something greater, something stronger, and something more aligned with your true purpose. The power within you is real, and it is ready to be expressed through your actions, your decisions, and your presence. It is quiet, controlled, and deeply rooted in awareness. This kind of power does not need to prove itself because its impact is felt without effort, and its presence cannot be ignored once it is fully awakened. Type 1010 to receive blessings. There will be moments where you feel a calm confidence rising within you, and it may feel unfamiliar at first. You are not used to standing this firmly in your own truth without seeking approval or reassurance. This is one of the clearest signs that your training is working. You are no longer looking outward for validation because you are beginning to recognize the authority that already exists within you. This shift will change how you move, how you speak, and how you make decisions in ways that others will notice, even if they cannot explain it. You must understand that this power also brings responsibility in how you respond to others. There will be situations where you could easily react, defend yourself, or prove a point. But you will be called to choose a higher response, not because you are weak, but because you are aware. You are learning that not every battle deserves your attention. Some situations are meant to reveal truth, not to pull you into unnecessary conflict. When you choose restraint, you are not losing. You are protecting your energy and maintaining your position. There will also be times when your growth makes others uncomfortable. They may not understand why you no longer engage in the same way, why you speak less, or why you choose your words more carefully. This is not your burden to carry. You are not responsible for their comfort when you are aligned with your purpose. Continue to move with clarity and respect, but do not shrink yourself to fit expectations that no longer match who you are becoming. Take a moment now and gently tap the like button as a quiet act of agreement with what you feel shifting inside you, because this is the beginning of something that will shape your path in a powerful way. Why are so many people talking about the billionaire brainwave? A leading neuroscientist says it was identified during a private program based on CIA research. This 7-second ritual, confirmed by 4 neuroscience labs, helps align your thinking with better financial outcomes. Many are moving away from stress into improved lifestyles with dream homes, luxury cars, and the freedom to enjoy luxury vacations, but this discovery may be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is gone. As this phase continues, you will begin to notice that your focus becomes sharper. Distractions that once pulled your attention will lose their hold on you. You will find it easier to stay committed to what matters, to follow through on your intentions, and to remain consistent even when challenges arise. This is not something you forced. It is the result of the discipline that has been built within you over time. You are no longer easily swayed, and that stability will support everything you do moving forward. There will be moments when you feel the urge to explain yourself, to justify your choices, or to make others understand your path. But you must learn to release that need. Not everyone is meant to understand your journey, and not everyone needs an explanation. Your clarity is enough. Your alignment is enough. When you move with certainty, those who are meant to recognize it will do so without needing words. Type 777. If you trust God, you will also begin to see how your patience has become one of your greatest strengths. There was a time when waiting felt frustrating, when you wanted immediate answers and quick results. Now you are learning to trust the timing of things, to allow situations to unfold naturally, and to act when the moment is right. This patience will protect you from making rushed decisions and will guide you toward outcomes that are aligned with your purpose. There will be times when you are faced with choices that test your growth. You may be given opportunities that look appealing, but do not truly align with who you are becoming. You must remain aware and choose wisely. Not everything that appears good is meant for you. The power you carry requires discernment, and that means being able to walk away from what does not match your path, even when it is tempting. You are also learning the importance of boundaries. This is something that may not have come easily to you before. You may have been used to giving your time, your energy, and your attention without considering how it affected you. Now you are beginning to understand that your energy is valuable and must be protected. Setting boundaries is not selfish. It is necessary for maintaining balance and ensuring that you can continue to grow without being drained. As your awareness continues to expand, you will notice that your connection with me becomes stronger. You will feel guidance more clearly, and you will recognize when something is aligned or not. This connection is not something outside of you. It is something that has always been there, now becoming more visible as your understanding deepens. Trust this connection because it will guide you in ways that logic alone cannot. There will be moments when you feel a deep sense of peace. Even when circumstances are uncertain, this peace is not dependent on what is happening around you. It comes from within, from the alignment you are building and the trust you are developing. Hold on to this peace because it will become your anchor in times when things feel unclear. It will remind you that you are grounded, that you are supported, and that you are moving in the right direction. You may also begin to notice that your goals and desires are changing. What once seemed important may no longer hold the same meaning. This is not confusion. It is growth. You are evolving. And with that evolution comes a shift in what truly matters to you. Allow this change to happen without resistance. You are being guided towards something that is more aligned with your purpose, even if it feels unfamiliar at first. There will be times when you are required to stand alone in your decisions. This is part of your growth because it strengthens your independence and your confidence in your own judgment. You are learning to trust yourself without needing constant reassurance. This does not mean you are isolated. It means you are becoming self-reliant in a way that supports your strength and your clarity. As you continue forward, you will begin to see how everything you have learned is coming together. Your patience, your discipline, your awareness, and your resilience are forming a foundation that can support the power you are receiving. You are not being rushed into this. You are being guided step by step, ensuring that you are prepared for what lies ahead. The power within you is no longer something distant or abstract. It is becoming real, something you can feel and recognize in your daily life. You will see it in how you respond, how you think, and how you move through situations. This is the beginning of a new phase where you are no longer preparing, but actively stepping into your role. As this understanding grows, you will begin to carry yourself differently. You will not need to prove your worth or defend your position in the way you once did. There will be a calm confidence in how you speak, how you move, and how you respond to situations. This confidence is not arrogance. It is clarity. It is the result of knowing who you are and understanding the path you are on without needing constant confirmation from others. There will be times when you feel a strong pull to step forward in ways that you might have avoided before. You may feel called to take action, to speak up, or to make a decision that once felt too difficult. This is not pressure. It is alignment. You are being guided to act when the moment is right and to trust that you are capable of handling what comes next. Do not ignore these moments. They are part of the activation of the power within you. What if the real reason most manifestation methods do not work has finally been explained? A top neuroscientist linked to CIA research says, without the right brainwave, results stay inconsistent. A simple 7-second practice, explored through research from 4 neuroscience laboratories, is changing the way many people think about wealth, opportunity, and the direction of their lives. Individuals who once believed their biggest dreams were impossible are now moving into beautiful homes, driving the cars they once admired from afar, and experiencing the kind of travel they only imagined before. This opportunity may not remain available forever. Be sure to check the link in the description and the comments before it disappears. While you're here, take a second to tap the like button as a sign that you are embracing the transformation taking place within you. That small action represents your willingness to move forward, and it carries more meaning than you may realize. You are also beginning to discover that patience has become one of your greatest strengths. The restlessness that once pushed you to hurry has been replaced with a quiet confidence. Instead of reacting to every situation, You now pause, observe, and respond with purpose. This new mindset allows your decisions to come from wisdom rather than fear, helping you move through life with greater clarity and peace. As your journey continues, that patience will remain a source of protection. There will still be moments when old habits try to pull you backward, inviting you to respond the way you once did. Do not mistake those moments for failure. They are opportunities to prove how much you have grown. Every time you choose self-awareness over impulse, you become even more prepared for the responsibility and influence that are unfolding in your life. Real growth does not mean a life without obstacles. It means meeting every challenge with greater wisdom than before. If you believe you are ready to receive the blessings ahead, type yes in the comments. Your response is a declaration that you are choosing faith, growth, and a higher purpose over fear and doubt. You may also notice that something about your presence feels different. The change is not only visible to you, but also to those around you. Some people will naturally feel encouraged, comforted, or inspired simply by being near you, while others may quietly pull away without understanding the reason. Both reactions are part of the transformation taking place within you, reflecting the new season you are stepping into.